What's up, everybody? This is Samurai Man, and welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I figured I'd try something different with this game for my channel. Basically, this is a heavily story-based game in which you play as a lawyer and point out contradictions and stuff. It's kind of going to be like my Papers, Please playthrough, except I have played this game before. However, I played it in high school back in like 2006 or 7. So it's been quite some time. It was originally released in 2001 on the GBA, but then refurbished for international release in 2005 for the DS. And as you can see here, this is what I'm playing. So let's jump right into this. I'm going to be attempting to do some voices, I suppose, to keep it from being too silent. I'm sorry, I'm adjusting my headset. So yeah, I'm going to be doing some voices just because I think it might be more entertaining that way. Feel free to leave your thoughts about it in the comments below. Anyways, let's jump in before it gets too long in this intro. New game. The first Turnabout. I believe the game was originally in Japan called like Turnabout Lawyer or something. I don't know. And so you'll see Turnabout a lot for some reason or another. So here's the evil dude for the first case. This is the only time in the entire series that they'll show you who the killer is before the start of the case. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. So if my voices suck, let me know. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Yeah. I'll make it look like he did it. Yep. So we already know that it's whatever's going on, someone's getting framed by this guy who's seen the face of. But the characters don't know that. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. I'm not sure how long I'm going to make these episodes because this game is pretty lengthy, but I think I'll just play it by ear. Maybe I'll do 15 minutes. We'll see. I'm probably going to do Phoenix's voice as mine because he's the main character, so he's going to be used the most. Boy, am I nervous. Right. I'm not going to try to do a fake female voice. That'd be terrible. Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. You know, I forgot. I was going to introduce these characters in a funny way. I believe you've already seen Miss Mia Fey here. She's our, like, what was it? Our mentor or something. And apparently the game Capcom has decided that her most defining features is the Grand Canyon that you see before you. Oh, and this little speck on her face. Yes, anyway. Sorry about that. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Dot dot dot. Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. This guy, for some reason I keep thinking of Joey Wheeler from Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridged when I think of this guy. He's kind of a doofus, so I'm going to give him a fake Brooklyn accent that's probably going to sound really bad. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished, I tells you. I feel so silly doing this. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? I can't keep the accent. Ah, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. That's my thoughts. Blue as thoughts. Alright, here's a proper introduction. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. So immature. Okay. In the 22 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I could say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Yep. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. How much time has even passed? Oh, we're in the courtroom now, okay. So, this first case is basically like a tutorial. That's why we know who the killer is already, and this is the only time they do this in the series. I guess they assume in the other games that you've already played the first one. Okay. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. He's actually got a voice that sounds like that. Whenever he says objection, you can hear it. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Handshaking. Eyesight fading. Don't be nervous, man. Okay. I don't know if they're gonna make me look at this or not. These are my information. See, I've got my attorney's badge. I'm not gonna read all this stuff out. I'll let you pause the video and read the information because it'd take too long. Alright, we've got profiles as well. Mia Fey, here we go. Read. Nope. This is the victim. And the opposing prosecutor. Alright, let's go back. Anyways, moving on. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. The defendant is my buddy Larry Butts. Obviously. Defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. What kind of last name is Butts? Seriously? Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times, yep. What was it? Cindy Stone, got it. Easy enough. It's... wait. Uh-oh, no, don't be... No way, I forgot, I'm drawing a total blank here. No, you're not. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? Look at me that look. You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim, of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I might feel a migraine coming on. I don't remember these expressions the first time I played. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record. Just touch the court record button to check it at any time, okay? Okay, this blah 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 blah, yes. We get the idea. This is tutorial. Sorry, adjusting my headset again. Let's see your answer. Yeah. Okay, Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Obviously. Correct. Now tell me what was the cause of death. She died because she was hit with a blunt object, obviously. She was struck once by a blunt object. Yep. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Yep. Let's take a look at it. Hurrah, there's a statue. Okay. Right? Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. Yeah. Okay, this is just tutorial. Blah, blah, blah. It's the only ammunition you have. Da, da, da. Yep. Tutorial. Got the idea. Alright, let's move on. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Prosecution calls defendant Mr. Butts to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope that he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Yeah, possibly.
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Didn't they all die?
I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. What's it to you anyway?
This guy's kind of dense, isn't he?
Mr. Butts, what would you describe as generally what we would mean by dumped? Or what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Alright. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Let's check that out. Yep, okay.
Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but she did not have a large income.
And don't worry, this guy only shows up like once per game, so if you don't like this voice, it won't be for long.
It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude!
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right? I don't think you wanted him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? I can't remember what to do. See, I'm playing this partially blind because it's been so many years since I played it. Maybe stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
You idiot. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused motives is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Oh, he went. What do I do? I think the truth is required here. I mean, really, how bad could it be? I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. What kind of signal is that?
Yeah, I was there, I went.
No need to lie. If he's innocent. Order. Well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So I didn't see her.
You hear his voice?
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
A man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Uh-oh. Order. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand.
Alright. I think this is a good point to stop before we get into this now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of the voices. I'm probably going to record the entire first case before moving, before I'll get your responses, but we'll see. I'm definitely gonna do another episode, so let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Good night.